little louder. Okay, that's loud enough. All right, for the United folks, United's probably spent a couple of bucks in this joint over the years, I guess. Hey, Gary, your psychiatrist came. Gary Poff. Or as he's affectionately known, the cheesehead Forrest Gump. Started at UAL back in 1973. Back when even non-IT people wore polyester. Back when you could get on an airplane without a cavity search. Back when you get a cup of coffee and a tank full of gas and alcohol in Chapter 11. Gary was fresh in the fertile fields of Monroe, Wisconsin, where he attended James Monroe Grade School, James Monroe Middle School, James Monroe High School, and the University of James Monroe, all in the same room. Gary's major had been animal husbandry, or at least that's what he told the police. Gary was unaware that animal husbandry didn't involve a honeymoon. From the time he was a lad, Gary loved animals. He just wasn't aware that he'd be put on probation for it. His childhood was typical for the time in Regent. He even joined the Boy Scouts. However, his first camping trip didn't go well. Finding no refrigerator or TV, Gary left. Didn't tell anyone, just left. That is a true story. And the abrupt departure did not amuse the search party following the spoor of brown bears looking for Poff parts. So basically, Gary never made Eagle Scout. His only merit badge was for making turkey and bunny shadow puppets. Talk louder.
Yeah, we need to turn down.
He tried a different uniform during the mid-60s, donning Air Force blue. Immediately sensing Gary's innate technical abilities, the Air Force Reserve made Gary an aerospace munitions specialist. A position in which he used Formula 409 to polish the nose cones of nuclear missiles. Also true story. Promotion he dreamed of never came through though. One more stripe and they would have let him use pledge. Gary began his career with United, started right out at a CEO, which is computer equipment operator, not the other one. And, he was making about 43 cents an hour, changing the tubes in Univac. He had a very lengthy commute, so he started the habit of purchasing inexpensive, fuel-efficient automobiles. He still drives the famous Poff Daddy, the 1982 Ford Fiesta, of which Gary is proud to report, just 3 more payments and she's mine. Yes, Gary's career has been illustrious. He's exhibited all the qualities of a valuable employee while providing entertainment at the same time. Who else, when both hands were occupied troubleshooting a patch panel, would have been ingenious enough to put a live cable in his mouth? Also a true story. I believe that was the start of the famous Poff Perm, that hairstyle that made Gary look like the love child of Larry the Cable Guy, Shirley Temple. We all remember well, Gary. Spoonies. Gary, of course, has been a staple of UAL functions. He's fallen on his ass into our broken bones at just about every company function involving alcohol. We'll see if we can't keep that going tonight. Alcohol's played a really big part in Gary's life, both professionally and personally. It certainly enhanced his nautical hobby. Well fueled with alcohol, Gary has A, docked his boat at the wrong house and passed out on the lawn. B, got the nose of his boat caught in the gates of a lock, causing passengers to abandon the ship while he sipped brandy and wondered what all the fuss was about. And C, on a dark and drunken night, navigated Rick Molitor directly under the wing of a docked seaplane in about 20 minutes. Also a true story.
Yeah, those were the days.
Gary's party-powered nautical prowess is unmatched, and he's a legend with both the Illinois and Wisconsin Departments of Conservation. He's been boarded more times than Paris Hilton. And speaking of Paris, alcohol plays a major part in Gary's love life also. Whenever a young lady known to Gary suffers a breakup, Gary is right there with a kind word and a bottle of Bible. He's enjoyed more rebounds than Michael Jordan. He's like Dr. Phil, only with a penis. Not that women have to be drunk to sleep with Gary, but it certainly doesn't hurt his chance. Tonight is not to discuss Gary's foibles or peccadillos. It's to honor Gary for many years of outstanding service to the many companies who have lobbed him back and forth like a gravelly voiced volleyball. Who else do you know who worked for 7 companies over 35 years and still have the same stapler? It's a red one! Well, you can hang up the stapler now, Gary. It's going to be both beer and bimbos 24/7. You're officially going to be a full-time grill belly. Keep the flat side of the boat on the water, keep the booze flowing like water, and keep the jokes coming. The folks at Fort Fumble will miss you. Thank you very much. I don't know who else has got gifts for him, but we brought something small anyway. This is a Wisconsin GPS. You can find your way back to Wisconsin with that. And this is where those cold and lonely nights when you're between jilted. There you go. Put everything together.
He wants the sheep.
Speechless. Well, let's all congratulate Gary on his marvelous service to United Airlines and his ability to shoot.